Good morning. Someone's in a good mood. Someone's in an 80s mood. I wish that I gave everyone the memo to like dress 80s style, or put leggings on, or put your hair in a scrunchie, or like warmers, or like a leotard. Oh my gosh. Kira and I were talking about it and thought we'd have so much fun and be in our bright, bright colors. Hope you guys had a great 4th of July weekend. If you're American, I hope you had a great weekend, whatever country you're in. I'm gonna join Kira live right now. Eek. There we go. She's coming on. There we go. Okay. Get ready for a big workout today. Full body.
Hello!
Hi, you look so cute!
Oh my gosh, we're already going. That's our multi-impact aerobics right here. This is how we're starting today.
This is it.
That's it. Or just get up, everybody.
Kira,
This is your, yes.
we're nuts.
We're at work. Yes, we're officially crazy, but that's what makes us so special. I mean,
know.
You literally look like you could go out. Oh, what just happened? I lost you.
Wait, nope, you got me. I am turning comments off.
Oh, okay. Your hair looks gorgeous. You're glowing. Like what's I feel like you got completely done up for our workout today.
I know, Vancouver quarantine is treating me well.
Yes, it is.
This is like my natural hair. 3 days dry, air dry.
It's amazing. I'm hoping that I don't like go in and out today because I don't have my little portable Wi-Fi thing. It should work because I'm
okay.
Whatever. Is it sound okay right now?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. Look at look at that. So here's what happened the other day when Candace and I were FaceTime training. Look at this. I'm like, is there a delay? Okay.
Yes.
I started doing at the end. We did like 5 minutes of multi-impact aerobics that took me back to. I'm going to date myself here, but when I started my career in fitness, teaching step and multi-impact aerobics at the Plex at Boston College back in 1994.
Woo!
And I just said to myself, and we both said, oh my gosh, that was so fun. Let's do like 5 minutes of it. Shout out to Boston College Eagles. Let's do like 5 minutes of it to start our workout today. So here's the plan. It's going to be, don't be shocked, people. Like, it's something you've never seen before. This is like one time only, especially for this live. We're just going to do it one night only, one morning only. It is going to be a special Candace and Kira, and we're going to do this for 60 minutes straight. Step touch. I'm just kidding. Okay.
I was like, we are?
You're like, this is great, amazing, everyone can do this. So this is what I always say to Kat. We were chatting about this as well. You know, dance cardio, we all know it's such a huge thing out there now in fitness.
Yep.
Let's give a shout out to Jane Fonda, because it's really just going back to the days of Jane Fonda, and she was freaking amazing and is still amazing. And it's like, just move your body. Right? Just move your body. So everyone, I'm going to make, this is such a simple little routine we're going to do right now. Let me move my mat. Okay. Are you ready, Candace?
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to start, all you're going to do is reach overhead. And pretty much everything is going to be 4 of each rep. So 2 each leg. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to reach, and then bring it across the body. So this is getting into your obliques right here. We're going to stay longer through this first time, just so everybody gets the movement right. And then we'll like take it into like a dance routine, right? So you're coming cross body. People, we're not going to spend too much time on this today because I have a lot planned. So this is just your warm up. Okay. You're going to do 2 more each way. One more each way. And now you're going to do a knee drive. So you're going to pull that knee in. And I want you to think of, yes, oh my gosh, we look so cute, Candace. We're like 1980 right here. Everything with these outfits. Shout out to Bure for these leggings. Everybody's wondering what these leggings are. 8, 7, 6, 5, warm it up. 4, pull 3, pull 2, pull 1, turn the other side. In. Good, so knee drive, bring it in. Okay, get excited because right after this, we're gonna grapevine. Woo! 5, 4, 3, we need music. 2, sing it. 1, and now grapevine. So you're gonna grapevine, kick it up, grapevine, heel to butt. Yep, heel to butt, good. Heel to butt. Get a little hop in there. Kick it up, yep. Kick. So bring your heel to your butt. It's like a hamstring curl. And it's just a grapevine, back and forth. Oh, I feel like we're delaying every once in a while, but we're just grapevining, people. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go 3 more each way. 2 more each way. Smile, you can't help but smile during this. 1 more each way. And now you're gonna get ready for 10 jumping jacks right here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jog it to the camera. So keep your heel to your butt all the way to the camera or the phone. High fives, people. There it is. There it is. Yep. And then bring it back. Little jog back. 10 jumping jacks again. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to start it again. Now, as I said, 4 counts. So it's going to be 4, 3, 2, 1, then across 4. Okay, so we'll start now. Okay. Ready? Okay, bring it up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and across. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee drive. Bring it in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 4. There is a delay. 3, 2, 1. Grapevine. Heel to butt. Heel to butt. 1 more each way. Heel to butt. Heel to butt. Jack it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So good. 3, 2, 1. Jog to the camera. 2 high fives. 1, 2. Bring it back. High five Monday. 10 jacks again. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go 1 more time through. So it's 4, 3, reach, 2, 1, across, 4, 3, feel your obliques, 2, 1, grapevine. Oh, I forgot the knee drive. Go, Candace. Yes. Well, I was just checking to make sure you were paying attention. And switch it. 4, 3, 2, 1, grapevine. Kick it up. Kick it up. Move your body. Move your body. Kick it up. Jack it for 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Jog it forward. High five. Jog it back. 10 jacks. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Just a little sweat. Just a little sweat. Now there is a bit of a delay today, so we weren't totally together, but trust me, Candace and I were together. We were together. We were together. Yeah. Okay, so take your super stoked band. So your medium band, which is your green band if you're using stoked bands. We're now going to do a little band warm up. And I want you to have all you're going to need is your stoked band. And then you'll need a mat because we're going to crawl out to the mat. But this is also more of a warm up. So just know it's going to be a little bit cardiovascular in nature still, but it's preparing us for the rest of the workout. So today's full body. Full body. Happy Monday. Okay, so starting with...
Are we going down on the mat or no? Or
we're going to do a walkout to the mat, so you don't necessarily need it. We're not like coming on our back or anything.
Got it.
But we're literally just gonna walk out, plank jack, pop up,
Okay.
you know, good stuff. Okay, so feet a little wider than hips width. So we're coming into a basic squat position. You're gonna sit back into your hips. And I want you to feel, as you have that band on, you can do this without the band. We've talked about this many times, every Monday almost. But the band helps keep your knees in proper alignment. Press out on the band for 8, 7, 6, 5. Press out 4, squeeze it 3, 2, come 5, squat. So sit back into your hips. Come on up and squeeze your butt. Sit and lift. Good. Sit and lift. So 2 more. 2, 1 more. Now sit into your squat. So now it's more like a quarter squat. And you're gonna step out to the left, out to the right. So I want you to stay low, and we're gonna go 5, 5, sit deep, 4, weight is even on both heels, 3, and 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Now come to a standing position. I want you to come onto your right leg, soften your right knee. So are you on your right or your left right now? You know this confuses me.
I'm standing
You're on your right. Okay, so I'm gonna mirror you. Okay, so we're on our right. Now, you're gonna bend the left knee. So see how from the side, what you don't want is the knee crawling forward. You want it to stay knee to knee. And you're gonna do a standing fire hydrant. So you're gonna soften the anchor leg, and we're gonna press out for 10, just getting that glute fired up, 9, out for 8, out for 7, so good. Out for 6, beautiful. 5, stay with it. 4, feel your glute med, stay with it. 3, for 2, abs are strong. For 1, and switch it. So now anchor leg is your left, press out. So you want to feel what we call the dimple in the butt cheek, the side butt, the glute medius, partially responsible for stabilizing your low back. You have 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1, and now you're going to step touch forward. So I want you to try to get low. I want you to try to sit into like that quarter squat, and then you're going to step touch back. Step touch back. Step touch back. Step touch back. And then I'm going to show you where you're going to be headed now. Side. You're going to walk out. You're going to give me 4 plank jacks. And then watch, you're gonna pop right up to a squat. So it's 4 plank jacks, squeeze your glutes, pop up to a squat, hold it. 4 plank, yep, there you go. So let me watch you, Candace. So hands down, hop back, 4 plank jacks, squeeze your glutes, and then pop up, hold your squat. Yes, 2 more. Come on down, 4, 2, 1, and pop. 1 more. Hands down, 4, 3, 2, 1, hop to squat, stay in the squat, turn to the forward, and you come right up. So again, flowing into movement. Yeah, so we do that, those 5 squats again, we're back to the beginning. 5, so it's a whole little band, warm up, activation. 3, sit back into your hips. 2, so good. 1, quarter squat. Step out to the right, step out to the left. So a couple things. I want you to make sure you're even on both heels. So it's not a straight leg tap out. You're literally sitting into a squat, maintaining tension in the band. You never let the tension go. 3, 2, 1, 1. Hold it. Step touch. Step touch. So we're not doing our standing hydrants this time. Step touch. Awesome. Bring it back.
I need a high 5.
So yes. Oh, we want.
Sorry. I just need one.
We forget. Need a high 5. I missed you again. Okay. Back, 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 back. So you now turn towards your mat. Hands come down. You hop back, and we have that same sequence. 4 plank jacks. Core strong. 4, 3, 2, 1, pop up, hold your squat, I'm adding on. So now you're in the squat, you're gonna step out to the right, step out to the left. Hands go back down, hop back. So it's 4 plank jacks. You pop up into your squat, hold your squat, step out to the right, step out to the left, step out to the right, step out to the left, hands down, hop back. 4 plank jacks. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop up to squat. Step out to the right, step out to the left, step out to the right, out to the left. 1 more, hands down, hop back. 4 plank jacks. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop up, hold your squat. Stay in your squat, turn to face forward. See how we just make those gorgeous transitions? And now we step out to the right and left. Oh, it's your 3rd time through. So right about now, your quads and your booty should feel this.
Woo, my booty feels big time.
Woo. Right? 4, wait, even on both heels. 3, keep that tension in the band. You've got this. 2, 2, 1, 1. Come up, stand up for 1 second. Give yourself a break. 5, squat. So get your foot position right, a little wider, Candace, with your feet. Good. Sit back, come on up for 5. Sit back, come on up for 4. It's landscaping day today, and these guys are like right next to me right now. 3. They're a little late today. They're usually done by now, but 1 more.
I don't really hear it. It's okay.
You can't hear it? Okay. All right, so step touch. This is our last step touch. Last step touch. Try to get even lower this set. Really bend into those knees. Feel it, feel it, feel it. Last high 5 right here. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Never miss a Monday. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. I love our 80s vibe here right now. It's so good. Okay, so we're going to keep that same sequence we did the last time. Turn towards your mat. Get ready for it. Come into, hands come down, hop back to your plank. Squeeze your glutes. You have 4 plank jacks. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop up, hold your squat. Step out to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Hands down, hop back. Let's do it again. You have 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop up. Step out to the right, out to the left. Hit it. So good. 1 more. Hands down, hop back. Let's go. It's 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop up. Lift your chest. Yes. You got to lift your chest as quickly as you get your feet underneath you. And now face forward. Jack it out. Ah! Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your glutes. We've got this. Keep it tight. Right? Abs are strong. You're squeezing your glutes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the band off. Woo!
Whoa.
Whoa. Okay, our glutes are alive. That was really good. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to grab our weights. Now, Candace, I know that you have some awkward weights there in Vancouver. So I want you to go, do you have 2 8s? I can't remember.
No, I have,
you have 2 12s.
2 5s or 2 12s.
Okay, grab your 12s. Grab your 12s. Okay, so we just did a basic squat. Today I want to do a sumo squat with these weights in our hands. So it's going to look like this. Your toes are going to be turned out. Let me move this. We're going to, by the way, you're going to need gliders and your mat in this series and your weights. So like everything except your bands. All right, so with a sumo squat position, the difference is your toes are turned out to a 45-degree angle. So everybody look at your foot position, make sure that's correct. Your feet should be wider than hips width. Bring the weight up to goal post arms. So this is going to feel good. We're going to sit back, stick the butt out into a sumo squat. So you're going to feel a little more inner thigh. Push your butt back, drive through the heels, shoulder press, squeeze your glutes. Yeah, so we sit, drive through the heels, and press up. So it's different than a basic squat. Targets a little more inner thigh and quad and glute. Sit back, drive through the heels, and press. So from the side, notice how I stick my butt out, right? What you're not doing is tucking under here. This is poor posture, right? You want to push the butt back a bit. So you have a tiny little bit of an anterior pelvic tilt. Not much. It's more, I want you to think neutral spine, but sometimes when I say neutral spine, people don't know what that means. So it's your natural spine. And then at the bottom, just make sure you're pushing your butt back so you get that tiny bit of a tilt anteriorly. 5 more. 5, sit deep. Press up, squeeze your glutes. You have 4, press up. Feel those shoulders as well. You have 3, Candace has 12s, right? 2 more. So she's got to go a little heavier today, so the rep count's going to be a little lower. 1 more. Sit. Now, remember that in all things stoked, we connect movement. So you put the weight down, hold your sumo squat position. So what we're going to do here is for the first round, just hop forward and back in your sumo squat. Sit nice and low. So you're trying to keep your quads parallel to the ground. I'm so far away from the phone today, I can barely see you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just kick your heel to your butt. Give yourself an active quad stretch. So yes, your heart rate's going to come up. So it's strength, compound strength move, and then power, right? So this is very much patterned after the Stoke Shred 360 series on the app. Very similar. You have 7, kick it up 6, kick it up 5, 4, strong, 3, 2, 1. So Candace, you did this with me the other day as a new move. Think of the sumo squat, the progression, how we keep using that movement. And I also prepared you for this in the pop-up in our band series. You're gonna start, this is cardio core as well as mobility. You're gonna start in a down dog, then you're gonna hop to quadruped. Then you're gonna pop up to your sumo squat. Hands come back down, hop to quadruped, push back to down dog. Do you remember this, Candace?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, so it's down dog. Do it with me now. If you're at home, if Candace gonna take a little break. You guys stay with me. Down dog. Quadruped knees are about 2 inches off the ground. Pop, lift your chest quick. Hands come back down, back to quadruped, back to down dog. So it's quadruped, pop and lift your chest. Quadruped, down dog. Yep. Down dog, good. Quadruped, pop and lift. Quadruped, down dog. Quadruped, pop and lift. So good. Hands down, quadruped, push back. 1 more. Quadruped, pop and lift. Quadruped, push back to your down dog. Beautiful. Now come to quadruped. You're in quadruped position. Knees are 2 inches off the ground. You're going to tap opposite hand to knee. Tap it, tap it. So you lift the foot off the ground. Let me see. It's almost, so Candace is doing this beautifully. So it's like almost like nothing's happening. Your hips should not shift. You have, which means a flat back. You draw the navel in. You have 2 more each knee. 1 more each knee. And then push back to your down dog. Give yourself a stretch. And then, you know, I love my transitions to just happen very smoothly. So then you're going to come forward. You're going to put your toes on your gliders. Elbows are going to be on your mat. I'm going to go grab my other little mat. But we're coming right into just more of a straight core exercise, which will be a plank saw. So you're immediately going to come down from your down dog to walking forward. Elbows are down. So we'll be a little more prepared for this the second time through the circuit, right? So you're in your plank and you're just going to glide forward and back. So super simple to start. You want to think about covering as much surface area as humanly possible as you're performing your plank saw. So you draw the navel in, you squeeze your glutes, and you cover as much surface area, maintain that gorgeous plank position for 5 more reps. So it's forward and back for 5, and bring it back, forward and back 4, for 3, for 2 more, 2. Now you have 1 more. Come up to your hands without dropping to your knees. Hold your plank, draw the navel in, squeeze your glutes. Give me 5 pike ups. You're gonna lift up for 5 and push back to plank. Lift up for 4, draw the navel in, get a nice hamstring stretch. Lift up for 3, pike up for 2. You pike up for 1 to stand up, and we're back to the beginning of the circuit. Holy cow. I'm going to add on with our plyo this time, but just know this too. Always remember in Stoked, and I talk about this every week when Candace do it live, I talk about it in my app all the time. It's not the moves themselves, it's how they're programmed that makes the difference in the method and your body, right? So it's a flowing series. One move flows into the next. We don't just like drop to the floor and start doing burpees for no reason, right? There's a purpose and a reason and progression to every circuit. That's why it works. All right, we're back to the beginning. Here we go. If y'all can increase your weights, increase your weights. I'm like right in the sun here. I'm going back. Can you see me okay?
Yeah, you could move forward a little bit though.
I'm in the sun when I move forward though. It's like, okay, I'll go right here. All right, toes turned out. Look at your feet, everyone. Toes turned to 45 degrees. Take a deep breath and smile. You're doing beautiful things for your body, right? Sit back into your hips. Get nice and low. Drive through the heels. Squeeze your glutes and press. Yes, sit back. Okay, so I want you to think about maybe this time through the circuit, you could sit a little deeper, right? You're feeling really good, right? So you think about as you're coming into your sumo squat, you press the knees open. Make sure they are not adducting or turning in, right? They press and they track in alignment with your feet. Sit deep, drive through the heels, squeeze. And then inhale as you lower, exhale as you press. You have 4 and you press. So good. 3 and press strong. 2 more just like this. 2 and push. You have 1 more here. 1, press up. Now come back into your sumo squat. Put the weights down. Tuck your tailbone. So now the opposite, right? Rather than sticking the butt out, we tuck a bit. You're going to lift your right heel and lift your left heel. Now you're going to feel your quads in a major way. Pulse down. So it's a little stoked athletic core, little bar inspired work here. Pulse down, pulse down. Oh, we embrace the burn that's going to happen in your quads. It means change is happening. It's a beautiful thing. You don't come out of it. You have 3, 2, hold it down. Press the knees open, open, open. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, hold them open. Yes, now drop the heels. Reach your right hand toward the midline of your 2 feet. Heels are down. Hop together. So this time, we hop together. Yes. Sit deep. You've got this. Strong. So as you remember this, though, with the progression of this series, your pop-up should have the same foot position when we pop out a quadruped. So remember that. 4 more. 4, 4, 3, 3. You've got this. 2, 2. So strong. 1, 1, and kick your heel to your butt. Oh, kick it up, kick it up, kick it up. Ha. Add a little shoulder shimmy to your butt kicks. So the butt kicks are an active quad release, right? If you need to take it down a notch, you can just do step, touch, kick the heel to the butt. 5, 4, 3, ha, 2, 1. Turn towards your mat. You walk out. Here we go. Plank position for a second. Push back to down dog. I'm going. You guys can, if you need a break, take a break. You're going to hop the feet into quadruped. Pop. Toes turned out. Lift your chest. Hands come back down. Hop to quadruped. Push back to down dog. Quadruped. Pop lift. Quadruped. Push back. So it's quadruped. Pop to lift. Lift your chest as quickly as you get your feet underneath you. Hands down. Quadruped, knees 2 inches off the ground. Down dog. Do it again. Quadruped. Pop lift. So I'm going to tell you what each part of this, keep going, Candace, as Candace does it, what it works. So you get a stretch in your hamstring on down dog. When you get to quadruped, you work your core. When you pop up, it's mobility into your hips. So it's stretch, strength, mobility. Power as you do a pop-up. It's the this may be the master move of this particular workout today. 2 more. And Candace knows we kind of added on to it throughout our FaceTime workout the other day. Last one right here, Candace. Here we go. Quadruped, pop lift, quadruped hold. Oh, now we're in quadruped. Are you ready for this? We're going to panther walk forward for Candace and backwards. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so knees are 2 inches off the ground. Now be patient with your body, everyone at home. Each limb will move just about 2 inches. You're going to move right hand, left foot, left hand, right foot, right hand, left hand, right, and then backwards, right, left. So don't overthink it. It's just crawling. Right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, and you bring it back. So each limb just moves 2 inches. Be patient. One more. Right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right. Bring it back. And then push back to your down dog. Oh, that's really just crawling. You got to crawl before you can walk. Now we got to go back to learning how to crawl. Okay, now you come forward. Hopefully your gliders are right near you. I'm going to walk over to mine. Toes are on your gliders. And you go right into street core. So you're squeezing your butt, drawing the navel in. Oh, I think my phone is falling down. Okay, so elbows are down. Okay. All right, let's do it. Forward and back. So a couple things to remember here. We have a slight posterior pelvic tilt as you perform this plank, which means you're not sticking the butt out here. It's a slight drop and draw in so you feel your abdominals engage. Your transverse abdominis, your deepest internal abdominal muscles. That's what you're working right here, the corset that wraps around your body. And now, without dropping to your knees, come up onto your hands. Changing it up, you're going to give me one slow knee tuck and then one pike up. Alternating. One knee tuck works your core more. The pike up is a lovely stretch into the hamstring. Knee tuck is a bit more core. Pike up is hamstring. 2 more. So you got to dig into those gliders to make a difference. If you just let them fly, it's all hip flexor. 1 and pike up to stand up. Everyone grab a little water. Amazing. So grab some water before you do this third set. That's a key thing here. When you do glider work, when you see people doing these crazy, like out of control mountain climbers with their gliders, that's more cardiovascular. So the goal for that, hopefully when the person is doing it, is to get their heart rate up and make it more conditioning based. Slower, where you dig into the glider and you connect, that's core work, right? So if you're looking to work your core more, dig in, go slower, put pressure into the gliders. If you're looking to take your heart rate up and make it just really cardiovascular, go faster.
Okay, Kira, this is amazing, and you're like, I'm wiped out in a good way, but I'm going to be your modifier this set because I'm actually legit, like, cardio-wise, having a hard time. So call out modifies, and I'll be that.
Candace is going to be the modifier. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. So Candace, you're going to do butt kicks, but not as a jogging butt kick.
Okay.
Right? Okay. All right, toes turned out. Here we go. It's our last sumo squat. So you're going to sit into your hips, stick your butt out. It's our last set. Let's make it awesome. Drive through the heels, press up. Yes. So sit deep, drive through the heels, press up, squeeze. You're squeezing your butt like crazy. Press up. And maybe you're just taking in the fact that Candace and I have these amazing bright colors on today because color evokes energy, and you should be feeling energy, not just in the movement, but in our look today. I mean, whoo! 7, press. These pants, by the way, they're the sunset style, which y'all know if you follow me, if you like watch my stories, you know I love sunsets. So they were just perfect. 3 more. Last set right here. 3. Shoulder press, extend all the way up. Yes, 2 more. 2. And extend. 1 more. 1 and extend. And now come back into your sumo. Keep your weights. Keep your weights. So you're holding them in between the legs and you're just going to pulse down. Pulse down. So now you're still, you're not tucking under here. You're still pushing the butt back in that deep sumo squat for 4, 3, 2, drive through the heels, come up, squeeze your glutes. 3 full reps. Down and up for 3, squeeze your glutes. Down and up for 2. 1 more. And drop the weight, sit into your sumo. Woo-hoo. Tuck. You're going to lift the right. You're going to lift the left. So we've got that quad work going on. Pulse down. Pulse down. You can bring the arms up. Make it beautiful. right? Reach to the sky, reach to the ceiling, pulse down, pulse down. You're thinking about how good this feels, the good things you're doing for your body. 4, pulse down. 3, feel it. 2, embrace the shake. Hands together, bring them in front, press the knees open. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold them open. Drop your heels. Stay with me if you want to take it up a notch. Candace, you're just going to squat down and up. I'm hopping. Let's go. Ha. Push. It's your last time through this. Go for it at home. Right? Really push. Sit deep. Drive through your heels. Energy, energy, energy. You get what you give. You have 2 more each, hands to the ground. 1 more each. And now you're going to kick your heels to your butt. So Candace is just doing a standing butt kick. Jogging it out. Jogging it out. Push, push. By the way, when I went for my little jog before my jump rope this morning, it was 97 degrees on the bank clock.
Oh my goodness.
So, oh my goodness, so it's warm here. And I'm loving it. If I wasn't wearing black, you'd see sweat everywhere. And you love it because you're just sweating out the toxins. 4, 3, kick it up. 2, 1, and go to your mat. Okay, are we ready? I'm gonna go. If you need to take a breath, take a breath. So we're gonna go right to that plank position to start. So get your plank set, squeeze your glutes, and from there, push back to down dog, walk your hands back an inch. In your down dog, feel that lovely stretch in the calves and the hamstrings, through the shoulders. Now drop the knees to quadruped and pop, lift the chest. Hands down, hop to quadruped, push back. So it's quadruped, pop and lift. Hands down, quadruped, push back. And again, quadruped, pop and lift. Quadruped, press back. 1 more. Quadruped, pop and lift. Push back and come forward to quadruped. So here's where we're gonna walk it out. So get your quadruped set, pull your shoulders down your back, lift your knees 2 inches off the ground, be patient with your body, opposite arm and foot, right, left, right, left, right, bring it back, left, right, left, right, left, again, forward. Neutral spine, bring it back. Keep going with this. So if I were to come over to you and put a plate on your back, it should be able to stay there because your spine is neutral. Lift your chest a little more, Candace, so flatten out your upper back. 1 more time. Yes, that was gorgeous. Good fix. And bring it back. And push back to down dog. Okay, breathe. And then toes on your gliders. Can you grab me my water bottle, Gare, on the bike? Okay, so we have the last plank saw. What time is it? I don't even know what time. Oh gosh, 11:38. Oh boy. Whew. Oh boy. We're gonna get like 1 more full circuit and that's it. My goodness. Toes on the gliders. Oh boy. Okay. So we're getting ready for our plank saw. There's an interesting panther coming through the screen.
Oh,
Gary.
it's Gary the Panther.
He can't. It's Gary the Panther. He just.
Gary for comic relief.
You're right. Yes. Gary for comic relief. Yeah.
In there. Come on, double leg. What's up,
Are we? This is like. Are we doing it right, Gary? I'm like a cat. Oh my gosh.
You're like a cat.
I'm literally like my hands go like this when I do a wrestling stance. I don't know what I think I'm doing, but he gets a little bit upset with me. Okay. All right. So are we ready, everyone? So plank saw. He does not like when I make fun. I'm not making fun of wrestlers. I just, I'm not so good at it. Okay. Okay, forward and back. So we're squeezing. So this time we're going to go 5 more plank saws, forward and back. So you're squeezing your glutes, drawing your navel in. 3 more, big range, 3, and pull in. You have 2 more, 2 in, 1 more. Now just hold your plank, straddle, open, close. So I just wanted to give your inner thighs a little more action. Dig into those gliders as you zip up your inner thighs and you bring those legs together. Straddle, open, close for 5. Open, close 4, for 3, so strong, for 2, for 1, come up to your hands, and we have 1 knee tuck, 1 pike up. Whoo, 1 knee tuck dripping, 1 pike up, so strong, 1 knee tuck, 1 pike up, 1 more, 1 knee tuck, 1 pike up, to stand up. Whoo!
Oh, yes.
Bravo. We're done with that circuit. So as we can see, that circuit told a story in your body. It was a chapter in the full story. And what was the focus of that chapter? Inner thighs, quads, glutes, shoulders, and core.
All I feel right now are my abs.
Oh, which is fantastic. I mean, who doesn't want that?
Oh,
Okay.
now my shoulders are burning.
Now the shoulders. It's the afterburn. The afterburn. Oh gosh, got people stopping in their cars.
My legs are stronger, so I don't.
They
feel
are.
them.
They are.
So I don't
Yeah.
feel it as much. But
Yeah.
my abs, just from that last one, my abs and shoulders are.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so it is. You know, we said 15 minutes, but okay. It's not gonna be 15 minutes, people. If you have to go at 15 minutes, you can go. But you know, we've got to get a full another circuit in, which I want to do a one-legged deadlift. How do you feel about it, Candace?
Sure. Just can we reduce the cardio?
Yes.
Thank you. Cardio is hard for me.
Yeah, I know. So with the one, part of the reason, just so everybody knows, when you do a deadlift and you start to bring your head right here, kind of in alignment with your heart, we don't want to do a ton of cardio during that anyway, because your head, if your head tends to go below your heart and your heart rate is up really high, you could get a little dizzy, right? So perfect, Candace. Grab your weights. We're going for a one-legged deadlift. I was going to do staggered stance, but I think we're going to go for the full one-legged deadlift. Which do you prefer, Candace? Because it's your session.
Oh, whatever you think. I'm good. I'm too tired to think.
Okay, we're going to do single leg deadlifts. So if you don't have weight at home, it doesn't matter. You can do it without weight. So right foot forward, I'm going to show you from the side. Think of your body is going to work like a seesaw. Balance is something, if we don't use it, we lose it. So it's important that we work on it. Step your left foot behind you. Now, as you hinge forward, you want to maintain squareness in your hips. So pull your shoulder blades back, a gorgeous straight line from the tip of your head to your heel. You're going to hinge forward, maintaining that beautiful straight line. And then you're going to pull up, squeeze your glute, bicep curl. So Candace, do you have your 12s or your 5s?
12s.
Okay, good. I want the 12s. Yeah. Hinge, lift up, squeeze the right butt cheek and curl. Now you have to squeeze the cheek to work it. So at the top of your deadlift, make sure you are squeezing that right butt cheek like crazy when you stand up. Flat back hinge, lift up, squeeze, and curl. We're just going to go for 5 more on this side. So you have 5, and you're going to lift and curl. You have 4 more. 4, lift, and curl. 3 more like that. 3, lift, and curl. 2 more. 2, lift, and curl. 1 more. Last 1, lift, and curl. And now you're going to put those, just drop those weights on the ground. We didn't do a flamingo last week, so here we go. You're going to get your flamingo right now. So you're going to sit into your hip. So we know flamingo, we call it the flamingo because you look like a bird a little bit, right? What you want to do is sit back into that right hip, push the butt back. It's almost like a one-legged squat. You hold it, hold it, hold it. Feel that glute engage. And now you're going to straighten the leg out. Hands go to the ground. That left leg never touches the ground. You walk out to a plank. Bring your left knee to your chest. Now listen up. Bring your left knee to your left elbow. This is called a tracer plank. You're gonna trace your forearm, bring that left knee to the wrist and back up. Left knee to the wrist and back up. As you lift up, feel your abs. One more. Trace the forearm, lift up, come back to the midline. Now you can either hold the knee there or give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers, you're gonna walk. Come into your flamingo, lift your chest, hold it. Hold, feel, 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 and lift up, squeeze. That was it. We're only doing one of those. So if you want to do this workout again throughout the course of the week or whenever at home, if you want to do 2 more rounds of that on that side, you totally can, but for time's sake, we're only doing 1. Did everybody feel their right butt cheek?
Yes.
So now let's do the left. Okay, we ready? So Candace, again, instead of doing the mountain climber, if you want to just hold the knee in tight, you can do that, okay?
Okay.
To modify. Okay, so come on your left. Everybody at home, just know one side of your body, hinge forward. You are definitely going to have better balance. I shouldn't say that's a blanket statement, but most people have better balance on one side versus the other. So don't be frustrated, right? That's why it's important to do unilateral work so you can see your strengths and your weaknesses, so you can identify them and work on them. So you hinge, think about pulling that left hip back as you hinge forward, maintaining your gorgeous straight line. Flat back hinge, lift up, squeeze the cheek and curl. Flat back hinge, squeeze and curl. We have 3 more. 3. So don't forget about that bicep curl. Make it count. 2 more. 2, lift and curl. You have 1 more. Last 1, lift and curl. And now place the weights on the ground. Here we go, coming into our flamingo on the left. So you've got to sit back into your hip. That right foot is off the ground. Really think about pushing your butt back. Lift your chest. That looks really nice, Candace. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Feel it. It's like an isometric hold. And then hands go to the ground. You lift up. That right leg never touches the ground. Walk forward. Bring your right knee to your chest. Hold the knee to chest. Now bring the right knee to your right elbow and trace your right forearm. Drop the knee to the ground. Lift up. Yeah, this should feel major, right? Really mind your muscle. It should feel major. Trace your forearm, lift up, hold it. Now bring the knee to the midline. Either hold it there or give me 4 knee drives. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right knee is in. Walk back. Drop the heel. Lift your chest immediately. Hold your flamingo. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. And lift up and squeeze.
Woo.
Bravo, bravo. Now, I want you to take your weights. We're doing a lot of shoulders today, upper body wise, because shoulder to tricep is what gives your arms that nice definition. Watch. So you might want your 5s, Candace. So you're gonna lift 1 front, 1 lateral, 1 front, 1 lateral. So you're gonna need to go a little lighter because typically lateral raises, you need to go lighter than front raises. And because we're combining the 2, you want to go a little lighter. So I would say 1 set lighter than what you would typically do if we were doing them separate. Okay, knees soft, chest lifted, front side, and control. Yeah, and then front lateral and control. Your core is very involved here. Draw the navel in, your knees are soft, breathe, and control. Amazing. Lift and control. Strong. Lift. Awesome. Good. Front lateral and release. That looks great. Front lateral and release. Awesome. 3 more each way. 3 with control. Beautiful. 3. 2 more each way right here. 2. Control. Awesome. 2. You have 1 more each way. 1. Fantastic. Last 1. Breathe. And release. Awesome. Put those weights down. You're now going to put your elbows on your gliders. So keeping with upper body core theme right here, We did this the other day, Candace.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you from the front, everyone. Your elbows are going to be on your gliders. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go out to the side and center. What you're going to feel is your shoulder and your chest. You're going to reach that way for 5. Then you'll go forward and back for 5. Then out with the other side for 5. Forward and back for 5. So it's 5 reps of each. Your elbows are on your gliders. Get your plank set first. Squeeze your glutes, draw the navel in. And we're going to go out to the right for 5, 4, hips are stable, 3, 2, 1. And now right arm goes forward and back for 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Left side. Out to the side and back. Hips are stable. Squeeze your glutes. 3, 2 more. 1 more. Left arm forward and back. 5, back. 4. Feel your lat muscle. 3, 2, 1. Without dropping to your knees, come up onto your hands. Push back to a down dog. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Roll up, and we go back to the beginning. All right, y'all, that was sneaky cardio. Sorry, Candace. That was sneaky cardio. Cardio core. Shoulders. So when you go forward and back, let me show you this way. Everybody should see my lat muscle right here working.
Yeah.
Right? So it is your oblique and lat. The insertion of your lat muscle is part of your core. So core, out to the side, chest, shoulder. We just worked shoulders, chest. It's a progression. I'm dancing, Candace. You're not even watching me.
I know. I'm trying to.
We're back to deadlifts.
Deadlifts.
Okay. So if you want to go heavier at home, you now know the circuit. You know I'm going to tweak it, but now you know it. So change your weight if you need to. We're doing 10 reps of your single leg deadlift on your right. So let's do it. Here we go. Flat back, hinge. Hips are square, pull up, squeeze. You may find the second set is a bit easier because the balance aspect, you've had one set to set your body up well, right? So the second set is oftentimes your best set. That first set, I sound like a broken record to those of you that do the app, but the first set is like going down a ski run for the first time. You don't know where the bumps are. You don't know where the jumps are. You don't know where you can pick up speed or where you need to watch it. Second time, you know. You can really work on perfecting your movement. Squeeze the glute on the top. So you have 3 more. 3, lift, squeeze. 2 more. Nice, gorgeous flat back. Woo! Or, you know, you fall over, you do it again. 1 more. 1. Okay, so now hinge to put the weight down carefully. Pull the knee towards your chest, sit back into your flamingo. I'm gonna move to my mat. Hold your flamingo, hold it, hold it, hold it. And then hands to the ground, hips go up. That left leg is off of the ground. Walk forward, you have tracer plank. Hold the knee to chest. Now left knee to left elbow, tracer plank. Trace your forearm to your wrist, use your abs to lift up. 2 more times. Trace the forearm to the wrist, or knee to the wrist, and lift. 1 more. Lift up. Now kick the leg back. You can put it down or keep it lifted. 1 tricep push-up. So I'm adding on. And then your left knee comes to your chest. 4, 3 mountain climbers, 2, 1. Walk on back. Drop your right heel to the ground. Lift your chest quickly. Hit that flamingo. Hold your flamingo. 3, hold it. 2, and come on up. Squeeze. As I said, if you want to do 2 more rounds of that at home, adding on, pause it, do it again. Now, I added on. You guys know I add on every circuit, yeah? So you don't get bored.
Yep.
With the push-up, you can keep the leg lifted for the push-up. You can put it down. You can do knee push-ups. Do what works for your body. Now, let's talk about knee push-ups as we do our deadlifts on the other side. Shall we? Let's chat about them. Come on your left.
What about them?
In a perfect world, there's a lot. Okay, there are many schools of thought out there because I get this question often. People hear they should not go to their knees for push-ups. Let me clarify this. If you have the opportunity to use a bench or use a countertop or use a table to elevate your hands, but keep the lever line of straight legs, meaning not bending on your knees, a traditional push-up form, right? Straight legs, like a plank.
Yeah.
Obviously choose that option. That is the better option. However, there is nothing wrong with dropping to your knees, just keeping in mind that that is not the optimal position, right? So in a case like this where we're trying to flow in and out of movement, which is amazing for your mind-muscle connection, it's okay to drop to your knees on a push. I'm of the school of thought, you pretty much never say never, right? There's always circumstances that can cause you to use a certain technique or to work a certain way. So all of you asking the question, should you drop to your knees for your push-ups? That's my answer. I hope it makes sense.
Yes.
2 more. Thank you, Candace. Curl it. 1 more. As long as you have a gorgeous knee plank, right? Where, again, you're still dropping the tailbone, drawing the navel, and not sticking your butt out. Don't ever, okay, there's a never. Don't stick your butt out on a push-up. Good, okay. I said it. There's a never for you. Don't do this on a push-up. Okay, hold your flamingo. I'm entertaining myself, Candace. Sit back. Good. Hold it, hold it, hold it. We're in our flamingo. Hold. Place your hands on the ground. Hips go up. That right leg is off the ground. Walk it forward. Right knee to chest. Hold it in tight. Think of your abs. Right knee to your right elbow. Tracer plank. Bring the knee toward the wrist. Lift it up. Knee toward the wrist. Lift it up. Knee toward the wrist. Lift it up. Back to the midline. Here we go. Kick it back. One-legged push-up or put the foot down. 1 tricep push-up. Right knee to chest. 4 mountain climbers. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right knee comes in. Walk it back. Drop the left heel to the ground. Lift your chest. Sit into your flamingo. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And lift up, squeeze. Bravo. Your booty should feel that. Shoulders. Okay. Here we go. Stay with us at home. How are we doing? Okay. Oh. Okay. Awesome. All right. So,
Kira, I think this is going to have to be our
let's
last
go.
set. Like, I don't think we're going to be able to do 3. Or is this 3?
Okay, then people can go back and, no, this is 2. But then people can go back and they can just do it again. You know, y'all are getting this for free, right? So here's the deal. You go back, you rewind it, you do this whole circuit again, or you remember it, right? Because hopefully you've been thinking about what we're doing while we're doing it. And you do it a 3rd time.
Yeah.
3 times through. Yeah, that's it. Okay, here we go. Shoulders are back. Front lateral, right side. And then control it. Front lateral, left side. So good. And control. Other side. What I would also tell you at home, and I'll talk about on my stories after, what you could do on the app to finish off after you do this 3rd set, but always ending with either a band bridge burnout, a band burnout for the lower body. If you need more cardio, one of the cardio finishers in fine tuning, lower body fire. If you want to finish off your upper body, you kind of make it yours. Upper body finisher from fine tuning, right? Like whatever you feel you need to focus on just a little bit more, choose that from fine tuning. That's it, or band camp. Breathe. So good. Feel those shoulders. Yes. 2 more each way. 2. You've got this. And 2. You have 1 more each way right here. So good. Front lateral, control, front lateral, and release. Beautiful. Put them down. Your elbows are going to go on your gliders. So I'm showing you from the front just so you can kind of see especially what out to the side looks like, right? What you don't want to look like is that you're dipping your hips like this into the side of the moving arm. Stay stable. And you come out to the side. Make sense? 5 out to the side right here. Let's go. Out 5 out 4, out 3, out 2, out 1, hold it, and then right side forward, back. Feel your lat muscle, 3, 4, and 5. Now left side, out to the side, back, 4, and back, 3, 2, and 1, forward and back, 5, 4, squeeze, 3, squeeze, 2, 1, and release. You can come onto your hands. Can we do a quick band bridge burnout, Candace?
Sure.
Just to make sure your back is in a good spot. Okay. So let's actually come on our back. This is super simple. Take your heaviest band and put it above your knees. Heaviest band is going to go above your knees. So in a perfect world, y'all would do that circuit one more time through. So if you want to do that now, do it now, and then go to the app and do the band bridge burnout. So we're going to take the band and put it above our knees. So I want to show you a variation of this band. This is not part of the band bridge burnout on the app, but you're going to bring, Candace, you love this one, so the bottom of your feet together like this. Literally the bottom of your feet are together. Okay. Lift up, squeeze your glutes. It's always great to end or begin your workout with a bridge series just to protect your low back and get those glutes either fired up or finished off. So from here, your hips are up, squeeze your glutes, press out on the band. So I only have the green band on. You guys should have the super duper stoked band, which is the black band. Press out, good. I didn't bring mine outside with me. Press out.
Kira,
All right, yeah.
are your bands, I know you sold out again, but are they back in stock? Can people get
They're back in stock right now, yes. Although I hope they're still in stock. There were like 200 left out of that. I can't even tell you how many were put in there. It's so amazing, and I thank you all so much. The good news is there's another massive shipment coming in. It's this week. So if they're not up, they will be up this week. But holy cow, they sell out quick. And it's amazing. It means you guys are taking them everywhere you go, which is so awesome. Press out. But yes, the bands and the ball. Isn't it so great? And the ball. Yep. 5. And the ball, as I've said many times, that Candace and I have talked about, we actually did a story on it. Blowing it up with the straw is the easier way. The pump, it's fine, but
honestly, like I just blew it up with my
you blow it up with your mouth. Yeah. It's so easy. And then you just put your finger over the hole while you grab the little thingy and stick it in.
Exactly.
That sounded really bad, but yeah, that's what you do. Press out. 4, 3, press out 2, hold it. Oh my gosh, ball talk. Bring your butt down and up for 3, down and up for 2, down and up for 1. Now press out 1, down, up 1. So you should feel this. Soles of the feet together has kind of become my favorite lately. Out in, because it feels like a really nice hip opener as well. Out in, down, up, out in, down, up. I mean, I'm using the Stoke band and I feel my glutes. 1 more. And down. Now bring the feet down. Basic bridge. Lift your hips up. Press out, 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 out. This is also a fantastic Stoke snack to do before you go to bed at night.
Yes.
7. While you're watching TV. 4, 3, 2, hold it. Down, up, open, close. Down, up, open. Down, up, open. Down, up, open. 4, and open. 3, lift and squeeze. 2, 1 more. Okay, now hold it up and press out. 10, 9, 8, squeeze, 7, squeeze, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lift onto the balls of your feet. We have done 3 different kinds of positions, 3 different positions here. Press out, out, out. So now your heels are high. You're going to keep them high. 4, 3, 2, hold it. Bridge down, up, open, close. Now you may not get your butt all the way to the ground here, which is fine, just because the heels are lifted. Just lower lift. Make sure that, as I always say, you're not humping the ceiling, right? You're lifting to a glute engaged position. That is the purpose of a bridge. 2, 1 more. Down, up. Now open for 10. 10, 9, squeeze 8, squeeze 7. You've got the 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. and release.
Woo.
Woo! Now, take the band off. Just hug your knees in. We went over even without doing that third set. You know, I debated doing that little cardio warm-up because I knew it was going to take like 7 minutes away from us.
But it was so fun. And
It was fun. It was it's always good to start your workout on a high like that, you know, hug the knees in. So roll on up, flip over, just come to your knees and your hands. You know, that's going to be the part of the app that, I mean, how fun, Candace, if we did our own little, it's Candace and Kira Stokercise, like jazzercise. Right?
I love it.
I can't even imagine how much fun it would be filming that, actually, if we could actually get through it without laughing hysterically. Okay, cat-cow round the spine.
Listen, I'm only going to do it if Gary comes in and makes appearances in our videos.
Do y'all really want to see Gary dancing? Because
yes.
Oh, everything is a wrestler's stance. So he'd be doing grapevine like this. This is poor Gary. Gary on the dance floor is like.
It's so awesome.
I lost the headphone. Hold on.
Okay, just wait.
Okay.
Just wait. Kira and I are going to come out with Stokercise.
Stokercise. Hey, hey. See, I so badly wanted to play music today, but you can't hear the music through the headphones, so it wouldn't even matter. But we have music in our head. That's all.
Okay.
I'm dancing like my mom.
Shots or ab shots today?
I say ab because I say we do like a. This is like a Saturday Night Fever pose. Strike a pose. Did somebody get that?
Okay.
We
hope so. This was so much fun.
It was so fun.
You're awesome.
Love you
Thank
too.
You, everyone. All 1,300 of you for joining us, staying with us.
Yes.
Woo!
That was a long one. She said, your homework is to do that. Y'all know I'm not going to sleep tonight unless you do your third set of that last circuit.
Third set.
Please.
Okay.
And then go to fine tuning and give more attention to what you need to give attention to. But thank you. Love you.
Yes. Love you. And we'll be back next week. And that's the last week.
Oh, we are doing next week.
Next
my
week,
goodness.
Yes. Next week is last week.
Next week.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Get ready.
Bye.